Howdy, Dustin. We're back. I killed all the bad guys using cheats. And then I investigated a room of dead people. And now I'm going up here, and there's gonna be some plot.
Eric? Is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartran's steward. Hugan, what happened here?
Eric, your brother. That statue he brought out of the deep roads. Bartran said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here with the guards. They're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
Yeah, and then I killed a bunch of them.
You said he sold the statue. To who?
I don't know. It's why we came back to Kirkwall. He was always starting to rant about the sodding idol and its singing. On his better days, he hated the thing, wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, he got worse.
I haven't seen anyone alive in here except for guards. What happened to the rest of the staff?
I don't know what Bartram did to them. By the ancestors, the sounds coming from his study. They're dead by now. I hope.
Ooh, yikes.
What do you mean you hope they're dead?
Just whoever, whatever you find in that room. Varric, give them a merciful death.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
Everything will be all right. You're safe now.
I wish I believed that, human. Bartram took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days.
4 days.
Those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we going after him. Come on, Hawk. Let's finish this.
Alright, now I can, like, loot the stuff. Yeah, looting. You loot, I loot. We all loot for loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. Looting is fun, looting is cool, looting is fun and cool. Getting some stuff, stuff is cool, I love stuff. There's always stuff in these side rooms, and dead bodies, you know, there's always dead bodies as well. Yes, look at this. Got some companion armor for Varric. Not that that matters, because I never have him around except when it's plot related. Alright, let's go and see what's going on in here. Oh no! Oh, I always get tricked by that. I run in and then I have to run back out. Yes. Bad guys are out here. Archman, right in the middle. Oh, it's getting really crowded right here. I'm gonna back up a little. Shoot somebody. Oh my gosh. Pause. There we go. It's really hard to aim when everyone's moving around so much. Sorry that my typing sounds so loud. My microphone is under my keyboard. Like, of all the places to put a microphone. HP. Underneath something else. Am I right or am I right? More fire.
I can't hear it anymore. I just need to hear the sound again. Eric, 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 Just for a minute. Stop saying that! I know I shouldn't have sold the idol to that woman. It was a mistake! A mistake.
Bartrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done?
Back! You'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one.
Help you? Bartrand, you left me to die. You left older men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself. Look at what you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
Oh, goodness. Beric, stop.
You've already beaten him. Don't lose your head.
I want to know why.
Because of the idol.
Why'd you do it, Bartrand? Were you already crazy before we even went into the deep roads? Or was it all the statue?
Idol. Not a statue. It wants to be worshipped. It wants me. It wants me back. She stole it from me.
It sounds like Column. Where's the precious?
Who did you sell the idol to, Bartrand?
She glittered like the sun, and her heart was ice. She will not feed it, not like I did.
Feed it. That's so creepy. Oh, that was helpful.
Bartrand was a bastard when he sealed us in the deep roads. But he wasn't a madman.
Bloody ancestors. Why bring me this close and still nothing? For 3 years, all I've wanted is to look him in the eye and get his answers. Why he abandoned us in that tide. What any of this was for. I guess there's nothing he could say that would make it right.
I am not gonna say kill him.
You don't want to do this, Varric. You're not the sort of man who'd kill his own brother.
No. I've been counting the days until I could put a bolt in his conniving little brain. It's not just us. Look what he did out there. How many more people will die for his folly?
He has to be stopped. There are other ways than murder.
Fine. We'll have to lock him away somewhere. I'll send somebody to get him. Come on, Hawk. The sooner we get out of this house, the better.
Beric has a rivalry with me because I wouldn't let him kill his brother. And Aveline has a rivalry now, or at least 5 points, because she is lawful good and she thinks that bad people should die? I don't know, usually she thinks they should be imprisoned, so I'm gonna be a little judgy here with Aveline. Like, I don't think that's fair. Aveline, my friend, I think it's fair if we, like, imprison him. You know what I mean? Like, give him to the Templars, you know? And they'll, like, I don't know, do something. Whatever the Templars do. More dead bodies. Anyway, wasn't that fun? Honestly, that quest usually goes really different, because I almost always have, like, Anders with me, and Anders usually says something like, oh, the circle, you know, if we let the circle know that he's, like, I don't know, possessed or whatever with this idol, maybe they can, like, help him. Or if the Chantry, maybe the Chantry can heal him or something. But this time nobody was around to suggest, oh, maybe we can heal him. But nobody said that, so it was just me and Varric and Aveline and Meryl back there, like, shrugging their shoulders. I don't know what we should do. I don't know. And I'm just like, don't kill him. And Varric's like, kill him! So that was kind of like a stalemate for a minute there. Yeah.
Did you need something, Varric?
A stiff drink, maybe. I feel like I've been kicked by a horse.
Stressed out.
You'd think being left for dead in the deep roads would have prepared me for Bartrand going nuts. But it really didn't.
I'm glad you didn't kill your own brother.
If I ever had doubts about who was the better brother, they're long gone. You did good.
No, please, Hawk. There was never any doubt. I'm the handsome, irresistibly charming one. I'll deal with Bartrand somehow. Make her that'll be even more of a joy than it used to be. I still can't believe what he did in that house. It's one thing to walk away and leave us to die, but that...
He didn't do this on his own. The artifact from the tide warped his mind.
Oh, show.
Don't let
I
him
mean,
completely
definitely.
off the hook. He chose to steal the damn thing. He brought it on himself. Anyway, thank you. I'll keep looking into who bought that blighted statue. At the very least, they need to be warned about what happened.
Oh, yeah. Some woman bought it. Some glittery woman. Who knows? Maybe we'll never know. Just kidding, of course we will. This is a narrative. Pretty sure that there's usually like a... Yeah, check in with Varric. I don't think it's related to the quest we just did. I think it's a side thing, like, haha. But, I don't know. We'll find out when we go there, won't we? I'm having a lot more fun now that I've killed those guys. I figured out what the problem was, by the way. Because I opened the door at the wrong time, then Meryl and Aveline were like stuck in another room. Or not Meryl and Aveline, Meryl and Varric were stuck in another room. So it was just Aveline and me fighting like all of the bad guys at once. And that was literally awful and overwhelming. But now it's over.
You have got to hear this, Hawk.
Oh, this is great.
There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
Strange that people would get such an idea out of the blue.
Out of the blue.
I may have embellished a detail or two here and there, a little,
Uh-huh.
and added a few things that didn't happen. For pacing, you understand. Just don't be surprised if people see it all.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. One part down to earth, one part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods.
Of course.
You let that percolate to a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
And exactly how many taverns have heard this particular story?
I only frequent the nice ones. Where it goes afterward is anybody's guess. You're beautiful, deadly, and hang out with fantastic dwarves. It would be a crime if people didn't talk about you. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head.
Oh. Sometimes you get like friendship points from that, but this time I didn't. I think it's because Kysan says the nice things and Varric likes the sarcastic, funny things. The purple hawk more than the green hawk. But Kysan is like super green
You,
hawk.
Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here, I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
Ah, banter.
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard cereal.
Guard cereal.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Of course he's writing porn.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start as big finish. 3 chapters until Don Brennikovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast.
It's funny that his
Sure
name
hope
is
he makes
Donin,
it. He's getting too old for this shit.
because I'm pretty sure there is a guard named Donick, who is a character in the plot. I've played this game so many times, I don't remember in what order the quests go. Seriously. It's really upsetting. Like, I don't have like a list of completed quests, or I would look and see if we've done that one. But no, I have no clue. I'm just following the string laid out before me. Stringy string string. Looks like we're gonna do Black Powder Courtesy, which is fun and main questy, you know? I love that. Who doesn't love a good main quest? Let's get Isabella back. Bye, Varric. Catch you later. It's funny because these 3 are like useful to have around sometimes, and other times they're not useful. The only reason I'm goofing off like this, you'll understand, is because we have 15 minutes left. So much time to do what we want. This is a song about how much time we have. And I'm probably gonna edit it out of the video in the end. Yeah. When I'm doing editing, I'm using like Windows Media, whatever, Windows Video, whatever, and it's so frustrating because when I used it as a kid and a teen, I used to have things I could do, like...
The Templars have become more active in their hunt for me.
I don't care.
I won't be able to stay here long.
Goodbye. Anyway, I used to be able to do transitions between the videos and fun things like that. Not anymore. Now I can't figure out how to do them, otherwise between my clips it would be like fade from the fucking corner. You know, like when you're doing a PowerPoint in middle school and you feel really clever because you figured out how to do those things. You're like, yeah. I know how to make cool effects. You do the one with the confetti. And everyone around you's like, that's so cool. And then a couple years later you're like, that's dumb now. Oh, I mean, that's useless now. I don't like it anymore. Okay, let's go. Oh, I just remembered something really annoying. But you know what? We should just let it happen. Let's just let it happen. Because I don't care anymore. I decided I don't care.
I'll just leave you to it.
See?
Someone has to tend the horses.
See? Look at that. Someone has to tend the horses. You're supposed to be suspicious of this, by the way. That Isabella fucks off all the time. Just like, catch you two later. Ugh, Isabella. It's so rude.
Sirrah Hawk.
Messer?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to.
Now this is like the first,
You have
second
changed
time
your
we
fortune over the years.
saw him.
The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock. You will want to hunt him.
Yikes. Explosives.
Sounds like the recovery should be worth something to
I did not mean to ask him for money.
1,000 lives.
Aeroshock, I don't want your
The
money.
stolen formula was a decoy. Sarconnect, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it,
That merchant, Javaris.
would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
It took Javaris long enough to come up with this. Are you sure it was him?
Others have asked for the Gatlock, but only he chose to delude himself beyond know. Is 3 years so long to a hateful fool?
It's been 3 years.
I have no way of understanding such weakness. His crime seems obvious. Further evidence could be the deaths of many. I wouldn't wait.
I appreciate you bringing this to me.
I have long thought this city would destroy itself. This would only hasten the inevitable. On a head-on, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
So, hunting a thief. Asking at the coterie would be a good bet.
That is a good idea, Aveline. Thanks for your insight. So one of the cool things that I have realized is that I think it's cool that we have an all-girl team, because I've never done that before. Like, I've done it for part of a game, but we're doing it for like practically the whole game, which I absolutely love. I just think that's so cool, you know? Anyway, so Javaris was that dwarf guy who we met in the first act up in the, Wounded Coast up here. Wounded Coast. And he was like saying how if we helped him kill some of the Talbashoth, the Qunari who don't follow the Qun, if we helped him by killing some Talbashoth, then he would give us some money because he would get the Gatlock from the air shock. And then when we went to talk to the air shock, he was like, I did not have a deal with this guy. He totally lied to you. And we were like, yo, man, that's rude. Anyway, so Coterie Barker.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintok? We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start.
That's nice.
He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding, so up it goes. There's a lot riding on fighting Javaris. Can you help? The members of our little fellowship expect privacy, but he skipped out on paying me, too.
Oh.
Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It enters at a cave outside town.
Her accent just totally
Tell him
changed.
I said, don't come back.
It was like at the beginning it was
There's
really
no way
posh.
this Javaris stole from the Qunari. That's hard. I heard.
Yeah, Isabella. There's no way that Javaris stole from the Qunari because it's really difficult, you say? I too am suspicious. This is, by the way, this is setting us up to supposed to be suspicious that Javaris stole the stuff. I don't think it's physically possible for him to have done so. Did I just save? I hope I did. I hope so. I'll double check. But yeah, he's like, that's what the Qunari think because Javaris was the only one interested in it, but of course there's going to be more to the story than you think there is because that's how these quests work and I enjoy them. I like them, mostly. Did I save? I did. I love saving. Saving is great. Okay, let's go and fight some... Hello. Hello, you guys. Fire. There's some more. Drop from the ceiling. was up here at the top of the stairs, like, kicking ass, taking names. The rest of us were just goofing off. No, we were doing things too. It's really bright right here because we're in the sunlight. Let's get into the darkness. Whatever. I have no clue where we're going. Through this cave, which should be familiar because we've been in it several times before. There's nothing in here. Nothing over there. Actually, there is a corpse. A corpse that we can loot. A corpse that we can loot. Right over here, there is a corpse that we can loot. This is... Oh, it's a door. Right. I forgot. Sometimes doors look like a big slab of stone that there's no logical way you'd be able to actually lift it. A corpse that we can loot. Some bones that we can loot. Just over here, there are some bones that we can loot. That's like the new looting song. You're gonna get sick of it because I love looting. Alright, let's fight. Fighting time. Yeah. Everyone come over here. Come over here.
Face me! I stand for all of us!
It's like get out of the fire. Out of the fire into the frying pan. Oh, there's some more bad guys over there. Let's do some blood magic, 'cause why not?
Back it up! Get back! Come at you!
Have at you. Get the assassin. Look at this is me, and there's like 4 guys queuing up behind me to kick my ass. Today. I'm getting like a sneaking suspicion that my computer's about to crash. I can't do anything about it because I can't save during a fight scene. There we go. Now I can save. Perfect. Perfect timing. And that's been another half hour. What a surprise. Alrighty, catch you next time. We will keep investigating this cave in order to try and find Javaris, who we think stole the Qunari stuff. Bye, friend.